Good morning students, welcome to our geometry class. In the previous video we have already completed this chapter circle, third chapter, which is the most important chapters and having how many marks? 12 marks. All the theorems are important, all the exercises are important. Now let's revise all the terms related to circle. Now see here, first is properties of circle. In 8th and 9th standard you have already studied properties of circle. What is the first property? Perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle bisect the chord. OM is perpendicular, so RN is equal to MS. First property, perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle bisect the chord. Second property, congruent chords are equidistant from the center of circle. If PQ is congruent to RS, then OM is congruent to OA. And third property, congruent chords make congruent angle at the center. So POQ is congruent to ROS. Next is tangent and secant. What is meant by tangent? A line which touches circle in only one point. It is called as tangent. And what is the property of tangent? Radius is always perpendicular to tangent. OM is a tangent and OM is always perpendicular to PO. Therefore, this angle is of 90. Now, AB is a secant. What is meant by secant? A line which touches circle in how many points? 2 points. It is called as secant. Now, what is the second property of tangent? Tangent drawn from the external points are congruent. Now, AP and AQ, these are the tangents drawn from the external point A. Therefore, length AP is equal to length AQ. Now, see here, if we join this it is the radius, it is also radius. So, this angle is of 90. Now, here in exam 3 marks problem is there. If one of the angle is given, you have to use sum of measure of angles of a quadrilateral and find out the second angle. Now, next is externally touching circles and internally touching circles. Now, in externally touching circles, what is the property? All 3 points are collinear. POQ, these 3 points are collinear. So, if it is R1, it is R2. You have to find out distance PQ, then R1 plus R2. If the circle touches externally, if circle touches internally, then PQ is equal to R2 minus R1. R2, it is the radius of greater circle, R1 is the radius of smaller circle. These properties you have to use and then solve the problems. 3.3 depends on this property. Now next is the sum of measure of R. Sum of measure of R of the circle is how much? 360. Now what is the central angle? Angles formed by the radius, these two radius forms an angle with the center, it is called as central angle. Now what is the property of central angle? Central and measure of central angle is equal to measure of corresponding arc. Means if it is 110, measure of arc is also 110. Now see the next property, inscribed angle. Inscribed angle theorem, it is the most important. Now B, it is PAQ is an inscribed angle in the arc PXQ, intersected by the arc PXQ. Now what is the property of, what is the inscribed angle theorem? PAQ is equal to half of measure arc PXQ. Half of measure arc PXQ or half of measure angle POQ. Half of central angle or half of the measure arc. By using this property, you have to solve the problems. Now next is the angle inscribed in the same arc. Now see here PAQ, angle PAQ and angle PBQ. Inscribed, intersected by the same arc. By RPXQ, and therefore if it is intersected by the same arc, then angle PAQ is equal to angle PBQ. These both angles are congruent. These both angles are inscribed in the same arc. Now see here, angle inscribed in a semicircle or angle formed by a diamond. Angle inscribed in a semicircle. Angle inscribed in a semicircle is always of how much? 90 degree. This angle is always of 90. If here also you draw the angle, this angle is also of 90. Now next is the cyclic quadrilateral. Here again once, inscribed angle PAQ is equal to half of measure arc PX cube. Then angle inscribed in the same arc. Here PXQ is the same arc, so PAQ is equal to PB. And angle inscribed in the semicircle is always of 90. Now next is the cyclic quadrilateral. What is the property? A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral. All the four vertices of this quadrilateral lie on the circle, therefore it is called as side. Now what is the property of cyclic quadrilateral? Opposite angles are supplementary. Angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. And again this angle BCM, exterior angle is equal to the interior angle, that is angle A. BCM is equal to the opposite of the interior angle. These two angles are also congruent. These are the properties of cyclic quadrilateral. Now next is the intersecting chords. These chords intersect externally, these chords intersect internally. If chords intersect externally, then BED is equal to half of measure arc BD minus half of measure arc AC. BED, if you want to find this angle, then BED is equal to half of measure arc BD minus measure arc AC. Now if the chords intersect internally, then you want to find this angle AEC or BEB. Then it is half of AC plus half of BD. Half of measure arc AC plus half of measure arc BD. These all are it is the revision of which chapter? Circle, which is the most important chapter. So revise all the exercises in your home, revise all the problems in your copy which are very important, and also the theorem, cyclic quadrilateral theorem, inscribed angle theorem and tangents drawn from the external point. These three theorems are very important. So students, I hope you understood all these problems and all these exercises. You can watch all these exercises, all the problems, all the activities on